Today we're at Reliance Stadium in Houston, Texas. Thanks for joining us. Each of these teams looking to add a win to their record, and we're just about ready to get this one started as the Jaguars get set to take on the Texans. Hi, and welcome everyone to another great NFL football telecast brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. I'm Al Michaels, joined by John Madden.
Now, here's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, and the great thing about him is that he always gets the job done. Maybe it's selling a play pass or throwing a block on a reverse. He's always out there doing the little things to help his team to victory.
The Jaguars have a few receivers that he likes to throw to, and here's one of them. There's no question these two have developed that chemistry, and he's always finding an open spot in the defense to give his quarterback a target to hit. It wouldn't be surprising to see them hook up a few times in this one.
You can see these guys are fired up and ready to get this thing going.
And the captains are out there ready for the coin toss. Both teams eager. And we go back to the game. Here's the kickoff team.
He is lined up for the kickoff. With 48 back to return.
And he got all of that one. A great kick. The offense heads out onto the field for the first time.
With 48 on the return.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Pass play here on first down. Closing in. Throws it. There he goes. The 30. He flings that pass right to his receiver.
That quarterback rarely throws a bad ball.
First and 10. Ball on their own 35. Hawkins, the deep man, using motion.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Hawkins picks up 5.
26 with the carry.
The Jaguars come into this game, John, with a very healthy and confident defense, and they love to blitz, and not just on third down.
The offensive line is sure going to have its hands full in this one. These guys love to pressure the quarterback, so you're going to see him blitz on just about any down.
Out of the shotgun.
On the 39-yard line.
Drops back, looking for an option, throwing. Behind him, but he has it. The receiver did a nice job creating some separation, enabling him to make the reception.
The defense needs to keep track of that guy a little better. He can make that kind of grab anytime.
Only one man in the backfield.
On the 43-yard line.
Hawkins. So they pick up enough to convert for the first down.
Gain of 6 on the play.
First and 10. Ball on their own 48. Fifth play of this drive. Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. The tight end was right there, but he just couldn't get that pass under control.
I don't know what happened there. The quarterback did his job delivering a catchable ball. He just couldn't come up with it.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
48-yard line.
Under pressure. Rosen. He hits his receiver. So they're able to pick up another first down.
This offense is clicking. They're making the right calls at the right time.
It's first and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. Using motion.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Again with the carry. The 30. Off and run. The 20. The 10. It's a fumble. The Texans time on the fumble. And the defense rises up and forces the fumble.
The ball carrier always has to keep a firm grip on the ball. But when his team is deep inside the enemy territory, the worst thing you can do is fumble down here.
Inside their own 20. To the air on first down. Pressure gets the pass off. What a stiff one. Myers could have knocked the wind out of the receiver with that first down throw.
Now that's a quick release. The quarterback decided where he wanted to go with it, and boom, it was in the receiver's hand.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 23-yard line.
Gets the toss to the right. Diaz couldn't escape the pursuit and was cut down quickly.
These guys up front are very tough to block because they can use their size and strength to get excellent leverage on running plays. Sometimes they struggle a little with their consistency, but they always seem to be a big factor when the game's on the line.
Myers sends a man in motion. Drops back. They'll go with a run once again. Great play in the backfield. Good work by the defensive line there.
They got off the ball, got penetration, shut off those running lanes. He was looking for a hole, but the only thing he saw was a massive wall of defenders.
The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Throwing. Incomplete pass. He overthrows his intended receiver.
There was no way he was going to get to that one.
Elliott is back to receive this kick. Here's the punt. And this punt will sail out of bounds. So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Using motion. They give it to the halfback. Hawkins couldn't find an opening and was brought down very quickly.
Yeah, he was. This line has to do a better job of holding up at the point of attack. He has a fast first step. He can explode through the hole, but he needs a line to create that little crease or cutback lane to break free.
Houston comes out with 8 guys in the box.
49-yard line. Here comes the heat. Hawkeye right. Here's the ball. Hawkeye right.
We'll get the call again. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the carry. Gain of 4 on the play.
It's 3rd down and 5 to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Closing in with the throw. So he dropped it and a chance to end the drive.
Here's the key. He was looking at the quarterback the whole way. And when he let it go, he was all over it. He just didn't come up with it.
So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. This one goes out of bounds. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 21-yard line.
Going to the left. Yodele with the stop at the 27-yard line. Gain of about 5. They need 5.
Sideline to sideline.
Crosses it out to the right. Diaz couldn't get out of the backfield.
That was just a defensive line getting lower than the offensive line. When your defensive guys up front can control the line of scrimmage, it makes it very difficult to move the ball on offense.
Drops back. They give it to the halfback. Pulls him. So he picks up a couple of yards, but he's exhausted and headed for the sideline. Offense couldn't get it done, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the punt. This one sets up nicely. It could be big. A nice return there.
That was good blocking. The returner was able to find some open space and make the most of it.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line. Hawkins, the lone back. Hawkins didn't get any help from his offensive line.
It was just about impossible to run when you have guys in the backfield just as soon as you snap the ball.
2nd and 10. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Carter goes in motion. Throws it. The pass ball's incomplete.
Watch here. He's trying to make the catch, but as he's about to bring it in, he takes a big shot from the defender, and that forces him to drop the pass.
So they dug themselves into a hole here, a long 3rd down situation. Ball on the 48-yard line. They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 48-yard line.
With the throw, the defense has it. There's an open. The 40, the 30, the 20, the 10. Touchdown, Texans. The defender is there to make the play.
That was a great pick. He was reading the quarterback like a book.
Burrow comes in to attempt the point after. And it's on its way, and the extra point is good. Weaver is just about ready to kick this one away.
84. Back deep to return.
Decent kick. We should have a return. From the 3. The Jaguars will start the drive from the 20-yard line.
48 on the return.
Only one man back.
Take over at the 20-yard line. 1st and 10.
He tucks it away. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there. So after that run, we can see how the two main threats on the ground have fared so far. A little over 4 to go. Ball on their own 27. Hawkins, the lone setback.
Ball on the 27-yard line.
Pressure coming. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. He fires the pass, but it's overthrown.
He looks a little jumpy back there. One thing you never want to do is look at the rush. You want to keep your eyes downfield. When you start looking at the rush, then you can never be effective.
Means the motion man. Drops back, hand it off. Pickup of about a yard in the run. Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. Here's the kick. This could be a good return. What a collision. And he almost breaks it on that return.
It's not just the returner that makes everything happen on a play like that. Blockers have to know who to block. They all did their jobs on that one.
Bring that pain, baby. Hit him low. Bulldog under.
They'll go from the I formation. Myers sends a man in motion. Hand off on the draw. Diaz couldn't pick up any blocking on that play.
The defense is always very aggressive when defending the run. They're extremely disciplined. They get off their blocks very quickly. Makes it tough to find openings when you're running the ball.
Through one quarter of play, separated by a touchdown. With the score, Houston 7, Jacksonville 0. The teams have switched sides, and we'll start the second quarter. The backs are lined up in an I. Looking to run it here. Breaks free. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play. He's left.
The Texans using motion.
On the 33-yard line.
Hand it off. Great fake. Fires it out to the right. Very lucky that wasn't an interception.
You know, he didn't pick it off, but at least he didn't let the receiver make the catch either. Still a pretty good effort.
Burrow is heading onto the field for this field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through the uprights. Weaver comes in to kick off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
Booming kick downfield. Stiff arm. The offense takes over after they were 3 and out on their last possession.
84 on the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 20. They'll pass on 1st down. Under pressure with the pass, and he makes the grab. Leftwich gunned the pass to his receiver.
This is an example of the quarterback trusting his arm. He just made a decision, and the ball was there in a blink of an eye.
Hit the ball.
Crosses it right. Room to run. The 40. The 50.
Here's the thing. We always say that in any long run, someone has to get a big block, and that's exactly what this is. I mean, this guy just gets run over, and he's completely knocked out of the play.
Houston lines up in the 46.
Ball on the 47-yard line.
Hand it off. Off and running. Breaks free of the defender. They brought some extra people but couldn't stop him before he got to first.
And run blitzing these guys isn't a bad idea because you know they like to run. You got to be sure to bring guys in the right place. If you think they might run to the outside, additional blitzers in the middle isn't going to help you much.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on the 37-yard line. They'll pass on 1st down. Throwing. And this pass is completed. Dumps the ball out to his receiver, and that'll bring up a 1st down.
First downs are critical in this game. And when the quarterback calls your number, you want to make sure you make the catch and don't mess something up.
Come on, partner.
Only one man in the backfield. It's rid of it. This one falls incomplete. It looked like he'd come up with it, but he just couldn't get it under control.
He did a nice job of getting off the line and getting into his pass pattern, but he had the ball bounce right off his fingertips.
The Texans come out of the 46. He gets the carry. A 5-yard pickup on that run by the tailback.
5-yard gain on the play.
Five yards to go. Ball on the 16-yard line. Pressure, surveying the field. Pass was incomplete. Good play by the defender to get in there and disrupt the pass.
Creating pressure can really change the way an offense operates. They need to keep some extra blockers in, either a tight end on the line or a back that can help them out with their protection.
So this field goal attempt will be from about 33 yards away. And it's up. The field goal attempt is good. Hansen is back and ready to put this one in the air.
Number 84, back deep to return.
Short kick. He didn't get much of that one. From the 12-yard line. Still running. Breaks the tackle. Houston can take complete control of this game if they can get this one into the end zone. The quarterback lines up with two backs behind him.
1st and 10.
You got it. Ain't got nothing.
Hands it off. Just about 2 yards on the run by the halfback.
Gain of 2 on the play.
Fire out. Get at him, D. Get in there.
Using split backs. Diaz closing in, gets the pass off. Pretty good throw there, John, but the back failed to hang on to it.
This is one of those guys who really works hard to make himself a complete player. He's improved as a pass receiver, but he'll drop one of those easy ones every now and then.
Myers back in the shotgun.
Ball on the 32-yard line.
With the pass, incomplete. Not much touch on that pass.
I may have tried to put a little too much oomph on that throw.
So they'll line up to punt if you're going to 3 and out. Here's the punt. Fair catch.
There was no need to try and return that one. He made the right decision there.
The Texans come out on the 46.
30-yard line. 1st and 10.
Man in motion.
94. Ain't nothing. Sideline, P. Stay out.
Hand off to the tailback. Morris breaks the play up in the backfield. Hawkins couldn't find any room on that one.
They really hustle on the defensive side of the ball. They're very good at clogging up the line, limiting the number of holes and cutback lanes that the back has to choose from.
Second and long coming up here. Another run. A couple, maybe 3 yards on that run.
3-yard gain on the play.
Houston looking for the pass as they line up with 7 defensive backs.
Now, this is one heck of a play. Look at it. They're in a hole here on third down, and they come through with this perfect play that gets them a first and keeps the drive going.
Houston
First
comes
and
out
10.
with 8 guys in the
Ball on
box.
the 43-yard line.
Pressure coming. Incomplete pass. Pierce just made a great defensive play.
He has a great feel for defending the pass, and he always seems to be in great position to make a play in the ball.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 43. Dropping back, under pressure, throwing. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
Yeah, the defender was in a perfect position to come up with a big play. He just left his hands over on the sideline.
The Texans come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Pressure, looking downfield. The defender's got it. Breaks free. At the 30, the 20, the 10. Heat on the quarterback may have forced that interception.
And the other thing is, the secondary was just sitting back there waiting in their zone. He tossed it up there. They were all over it.
So following the interception, they'll set up shop with excellent field position.
Back off, DB.
Diaz closing in. Pops one into the end zone. Touchdown, Texans.
This is exactly how you execute the play back. The quarterback does a great job of selling the run, and that freezes the defense long enough for his receiver to get open in the end zone for the score.
Burrow comes in for the extra point. The kick is up, and he kicks on the extra point. Well, John, a short drive, recovered the distance, found the end zone, 6 points.
Your job as an offense is not to worry about how long or how short of the field you have to go. Their job is to produce points. When they do, it fires up the defense to get out there and give them the ball back.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up with a kickoff. 48 back to return.
Short kickoff from the 10. Give the defense a lot of credit on that last possession as they were able to force the interception. Let's see what happens this time. So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 26.
Here come the heat. Yeah.
Dropping back to pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. That incomplete pass brings up second down.
The intended receiver on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
On the 26-yard line.
Sideline to sideline.
Leftwich gets set. Pressure coming with the throw. The incomplete pass brings up third down.
Number 84, the intended receiver on the play.
Third and 10. Houston lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Looking for an option. Throwing. And he hits his target.
Watch it here. This is a great call on third down to keep this drive alive. They were in a tough spot here. But this is a heck of a throw and catch to pick up that first down.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 41-yard line.
Hawkins. Only a yard by the halfback.
On the run, 1-yard gain on the play.
Eight to go. Ball on their own 43. Drops back under pressure.
43-yard line.
This pass is incomplete. Third down upcoming after the incomplete pass.
Receiver on the play.
7 defensive backs in on this one.
On the 43-yard line.
Pressure, throwing short to his left. Breaks free. He did a nice job getting in position to make that catch.
The quarterback made sure that the only guy that could make the catch was his receiver.
Moss into return. Here's the kick. 19. He didn't have any room to run over there, John.
And you don't want to delay too long when you're looking for that crease. You can find the crease once you start running. One thing they want to avoid is turning it over and setting up the other guys with a chance to get some points.
Meyer gets set. He'll pass on first down. Gets the pass off. Second down coming after that incomplete pass.
The defense can't afford to take too many gambles by going for a pick when they should just try and knock it down. One mistake can lead to a big play for the offense.
Dropping back. Closing in. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. Quarterback did a good job avoiding the pass rush, but couldn't find anybody open.
He had no choice but to get rid of the ball. The defense can't suffer a letdown because they've done a great job the last 2 plays to force this situation. One more great play should get him the ball back with some time to work with.
Rolling. No problem picking up the first.
Yeah, you know, we talk about putting a ball on a guy. The quarterback put that ball on the receiver perfectly. Hey, this is why you run those 2-minute drills in practice for a situation like this. The only difference is this isn't the scout team defense.
Diaz, the lone back. Pressure coming with the pass. You can't draw it up any better than that. Textbook first down.
Gain of 14 on the play.
First and 10. They line up in the I formation. Steps up. Gets rid of it. Incomplete pass. And below you can see how these two teams have done in the turnover battle. I'm sure they'll be going to the air as long as they have the ball. Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 50-yard line.
And this is the 6th play of the drive. The pass ball's incomplete. They got pressure that time, and the quarterback pays the price.
He took a pretty big shot at the end of that play. They've been working on his timing at practice. 3- and 5-step drops that are designed to get the ball out of there quickly. He still has to try and get it out a little sooner, so he doesn't have to take too many hits.
Jacksonville lines up with 7 guys in the secondary. Throws it off. Oh, he makes the catch anyway. That'll move the chains, John.
Yeah, when you put together a great pass with a heck of a catch, that's exactly what you're going to get. Being in range like this, they probably want to conserve some time so they can get a score. They don't want to let the other guys have much time to do anything.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
Just about a minute left. Under pressure, guns it out. The Texans call a timeout. They have 1 left to move the sticks with that completion.
I'll tell you, he put that one right on the money. They're just out there playing a little pitch and catch.
We'll try to make the most of this red zone opportunity to add some points before we reach the half. They'll go from the I formation. Pressure, it's on the ground.
The defense has to be ready for a run. So if they go with a nickel package, that extra defensive back will have to think like a linebacker and be ready to make a stop if they do hand it off.
Myers sets up. Raspberry goes in motion. Pumps once with the pass. Ooh, nearly picked off. I thought that was about to be picked off, John.
I bet you as soon as he let that go, he was wishing that he could have it back, because that could easily have been an interception.
And they'll face a long 3rd down here. Ball on the 23-yard line. Closing in, throwing, on the money. He lost it. The Jaguars recover. He got close to the end zone, but he just couldn't hang on to the ball.
And the thing is, the offense is thinking they're about to punch again, and boom, they put the ball on the ground, and then they turn it over with nothing to show for the drive that they were able to put together.
And we'll take a few looks to determine whether the ball came out before the knee was down.
The key thing here is that the ball started to come out before his knee was down. If it did, then it should be counted as a fumble.
The call on the field is overturned.
So the referee agrees with the official upstairs, and this one has been overturned.
Well, it was put in to right a wrong. And right there, it was wrong. And now it's right.
Burrow heads out onto the field for the field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The try is good. Another successful field goal try gives him his 2nd 3-pointer of the game. And the kickoff team comes out onto the field.
Number 84, back to return.
He got all of that one. Houston lines up in the 46.
Ball on the 18-yard line.
Leftwich gets set. To carry it. The end of the second quarter with the score, Houston 20, Jacksonville 3. So before we start the third quarter, here's a quick look at how both teams have fared in the first half. Hansen is just about ready to kick this one away.
Number 85.
It's on its way. From the 4-yard line.
With this kind of lead, some players might want to put it in cruise control. They better watch out, though. They haven't won this one quite yet.
1st and 10. Only one man back, using motion.
Ball on the 22-yard
Go to the tailback. Nowhere to go that time, John.
And that was the case of the defense winning the battle at the point of attack. If your defense can control the line of scrimmage, it makes running the ball to the middle of the formation very difficult. One thing you can try and do is some runs to the outside, maybe a sweep or a toss play, designed to loosen them up in the middle of the field.
Rhodes comes in motion.
20-yard line.
Crosses it out to the right. And he's brought down in the backfield by Clark. And that's a loss of 2.
3-yard loss on the play.
The Jaguars come out with 3 down linemen and 7 defensive backs. Drops back. Pressure coming. Got to him as he throws. The defender was able to get in there to disrupt the pass.
Pressure can really mess up the timing of a play. That pass was incomplete because the quarterback had to get rid of it before he wanted to.
Elliott back to return. Here's the punt. Fair catch called for.
That was a smart thing to do with the coverage team closing in for a big hit.
It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 42. Hawkins, the lone back, using motion.
1st and 10.
Hawkins. Kept it on the ground, picks up about 7.
Run, 7-yard gain on the play.
Make it stop. Either way. Catch the ball, man.
Only one man back. Under pressure with the throw. That short pass incomplete brings up a 3rd down play.
On the cover. 3rd and 3. Ball on the 50-yard line.
94.
Pressure, throws it, breaking through. The 30, the 20. And they finally make the tackle at the 5-yard line. An incredible play.
Everyone was on the same page on that pass play. It seemed like the receiver ran out of gas.
1st down and goal to go. Dropping back, closing in, guns it to the end zone. So the pass falls incomplete in the end zone.
81, the intended receiver on the play.
Give him nothing, sideline to sideline. Come on, get up.
Man in motion. Pressure coming with the throw, and he hits his target. Hawkins made a terrific catch.
Practicing a play again and again makes it look easy when they run it in game situations.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 2-yard line.
Drops back, under pressure, gets rid of it. Incomplete pass.
Have a look at this big defensive lineman. He couldn't get to the quarterback, so he got his hands up and he knocked it down.
This will be a 19-yard field goal attempt. The kick is up. The kick sails through. It's good. That kick goes right through the uprights as he adds another 3 to the score. The Jaguars still have a big uphill battle here.
The defense is still looking pretty fresh out there. Scoring on them is not going to be easy.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back deep to return.
Sends it sail. From the 9. Houston might be able to put this one away if they can get into the end zone here.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here.
They'll take over.
With the carry. About a 4-yard gain there.
On the run. Gain of 4 on the play.
The quarterback gets set with only one back behind him.
Ball on the 28-yard line.
Come on,
On the ground. Gain of 5, maybe 6 yards there.
Gain of 6 on the play.
Third and under a yard.
Get all you got, Pete. Come on. Get in there.
They give it to the halfback. Pressure. Throwing. Almost intercepted. John, it looked like that was going to be a turnover.
Yeah, I think everyone else was thinking the same thing. I mean, you don't get a better chance at an interception than he had right there.
So as we get set for the punt, let's take a look at our returners' stats. So 3 and out, and they'll line up to punt. Here's the kick. From the 26. And the offense getting ready to come back on the field after a decent return.
You're told to get as much as you can on a return, and that's just what he did.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 35-yard line.
Leftwich gets set. Elliott, the man in motion. To the air on 1st down. Closing in. Gets the pass off. Incomplete. Well, he's shaken up after that play, and we'll get you a report from the sideline when we get the information. It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 35. Pressure coming. Throwing. Right on the mark there to move the chains.
And the thing is, the secondary looked a little on their heels on that one. They just couldn't converge on the ball in time, and now they get a whole new set of downs.
Houston comes out with 8 guys in the box.
On the 47-yard line.
We'll see.
Dropping back. Under pressure. Throws it. That reception moves the chains, and they pick up a 1st down.
And as a receiver, you have to be ready for any type of pass. He did a good job of hanging on to that last one, because it got there in a hurry.
Hawkins, the deep back. Gets the call. Breaking free. Sheds the pitcher. Good run there to move the chains.
And what happened there was the defense didn't wrap up well. They just can't try and knock the guy out. They have to wrap when they tackle.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 17-yard line.
Let's go. Come on.
Elliott moves in motion.
Come on, partner.
He's inside the 10. Excellent execution on the counter, John.
Yeah, he made some moves and broke free. And one of the things he does best is use his blocks downfield. He's very patient, and he waits for his blockers to engage. Then he cuts off their hip for a big gain.
First down and goal to go. Left foot sets up. They give it to the halfback. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
Now, this is exactly how to get the ball in the end zone. Just get in behind the center and guard and keep pushing and pushing until they're putting up 6 points on the board.
Boyd comes in to attempt the point after. And it's up. The extra point attempt is good. Well, you can't ask for much more out of a drive that gets you into the end zone.
The more touchdown drives, the better. Now they'll go back to the sidelines and see why they were able to beat the defense for 6. And they'll try and repeat those results the next time they get the ball.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84. Back to
Good distance. From the 3. On their last drive, it was 3 plays and out, and now the offense comes out onto the field once again. The backs are lined up in an eye.
At the 25-yard line. First and 10.
Back off, DB. That's all you.
Throwing on first down. Pressure with the throw. Incomplete pass. So he ends up overthrowing his target.
I wonder if that one slipped out of his hand. It was clearly off target.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 25. Diaz, the lone setback, with the carry, and he stopped at the 22. They wanted to pound it through the middle, but they got pounded for a loss.
I'll tell you, that was a perfect time for these guys to call a blitz. They got in there, filled the gap, and brought down the back for a loss.
Ball on the 22-yard line.
Throws it. This pass is incomplete. The quarterback thought he had that one.
You got to deliver the ball out there quickly, but it has to be catchable. You got to use some touch.
Unable to get anything going on that series, they'll have to punt it away here. He fields the punt with room to run. Still not a bad return. It's time to see what the offense can do now as they come back out onto the field.
The coverage guys got downfield quick enough to prevent anything from developing.
So they have first and 10 here. Ball on their own 49. Pass play here on first down. Looking upfield. Nice pickup on the ground, maybe about 6.
Ball carrier. Gain of 6 on the play.
Only one man back.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Bring that plane, baby. Snake eyes. Get in there.
Using motion. Dropping back, closing in, throwing, on the run.
Here's the thing. You have to realize that in this league, if you're going to make a catch, somebody's going to be there and try and knock it out of you. This time he does a great job of absorbing the hit and still making the catch.
It's 1st and 10.
Eagle left.
The backs are lined up in an eye.
10. Ball on the 29.
Dropping back to pass on 1st down. Gets the pass off. With the adjustment, he has it. How about that speed? Great individual effort.
He throws lasers all over the field. He can throw them short. He can throw them long. He can throw them medium. He can throw them anywhere.
The quarterback lines up with 2 backs behind him.
On the 13-yard line.
Get in there, Ron. Pop that right, sir.
Card, the man in motion. Again in the run.
Until they figure out how to slow down the runner, I'd keep giving them the ball.
Gain on the play.
2nd and 2. Ball on the 5-yard line. Leftwich gets set. Pressure coming. Fires to the end zone. Trying to get it in for 6, but couldn't. 3rd down. Hawkins. Touchdown, Jaguars. So they get in on the ground.
He tucked that ball away, lowered his head, and boom, end zone.
The kicker lines up for the point after. The kick is up, and the extra point is good. And so they turn that drive into a great one as it ends with a touchdown.
The thing that most impressed me about that last drive was their offensive line. They did a good job controlling the line of scrimmage, keeping their quarterback healthy and on his feet. A strong offensive line is the first and most important component to an effective offense.
The kickoff team lines up.
Is lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back to return.
And it's a short kickoff. From the 11-yard line. So the offense takes over. The last time they had the ball, they had a very tough time getting anything going.
Get in there.
They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 24-yard line.
Under pressure, gets rid of it. Browning got up and knocked that pass away.
That's what you look for. You have guys watch film each week. You try and figure out where he likes to go with the ball in certain situations. Then when you face that situation in the game, you're right there in position to knock the pass away or force an interception.
Hands it off. Pressure. Guns it to the right side. And the catch is made. The receiver with great hands in controlling that one.
This quarterback has all the tools. A rocket arm, and he never makes a wrong read.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 37. Only one man back. We've got a good one going here as we head to the 4th quarter, and it's all tied up. Houston, 20. Jacksonville 20. And we'll start the fourth quarter. They line up in the I formation.
Ball on the 37-yard line.
Closing in, gets the pass off. Tucker made a great defensive play, tipping the pass away.
He has a knack for making a big play, and that was another one right there.
It's second down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 37. Diaz, the lone back, using motion.
37-yard line.
It's loose. The Texans dive on the fumble. The offense recovers its own fumble.
That ball just took a lucky bounce right back to the offense.
The Texans line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Pressure coming. Fires it out to the left. Incomplete. Well, the quarterback did his part.
He did a nice job of getting in position and giving the quarterback a good target. He just couldn't get it under control.
He's been on the sideline, loosening up. Yep, here he comes for the 7th time. He signals for a fair catch. The officials are trying to determine where it went out of bounds. It's 1st and 10. Ball on their own 34.
They'll take over at the 34-yard line. 1st and 10.
With the carry, pickup of about a yard in the run. And now our viewers can see how successful each team's main running threat has been today. The Jaguars line up in the shotgun.
Ball on the 35-yard line.
With the pass, with the catch on the run.
Now, this is what a receiver with great concentration can do for you. He makes a catch, and he knows he's going to get nailed. But he does a heck of a job of holding on to it and bringing it down.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Hand it off. 4, maybe 5 yards on that count.
Gain of 4 on the play.
Only one man back.
6. Ball on the 48-yard line.
Drops back. Under pressure. Gets rid of it. Nice adjustment. When you think about guys with great hands, he's very close to the top, John.
I'll tell you what, he does a great job of using his hands and not letting the ball get into his body. He's worked very hard to improve his pass catching, and I think he's become one of the best out there.
And this is the 5th play of this drive. Loses one tackle. Can't wrap him up. Picks up a nice gain there, but he's cramping up and looks like he's headed for the sideline.
Second and 2. Ball on the 28-yard line.
Fuller. A run up the middle, but the defense was waiting right there to make the stop.
Yeah, he saw a little seam there, but it closed up before he had a chance to take advantage of it.
And here's a look at each team's success on 3rd down so far.
3rd down conversions are usually a good barometer of how well your offense is playing. It means your offense is making big plays when they need them.
They couldn't get anything going through the middle.
You know, it was because the defense filled all the gaps. Dak was looking for a place to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the gaps, bringing them down for a loss.
From here, this will be about a 46-yard field goal. And it's up. He's rewarding his coach for the confidence as he picks up his third field goal of the game. As we take a look at his success returning kicks, we get ready for the kickoff. Hansen will be kicking off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back deep to return.
They'll return this one. From the 4. Missed tackle. Plows the hill. Following a punt on their last drive, the offense now makes its way back out onto the field.
On the return.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Ball on their own 25. Myers gets set. Looking for room. Into the open. And he stopped at the 30. Picks up 5.
5-yard gain on the play.
The Jaguars come out in a nickel package.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
Stay up.
Toss play to the right. He's taken down in the backfield.
They're not just going to give up on the run, no matter how ineffective it is.
They'll be faced with a long 3rd down play here. Ball on their own 26.
Yeah, and you can't win if you can't convert 3rd down.
And it's caught. He makes a terrific catch for the 1st down.
Even the receiver was surprised how quickly that one got to him. That's the kind of thing you just hope you can hang on to as it goes by.
First and 10. Ball on the 38-yard line.
Dropping back. Pressure. Rolling. Interception. There we go. The 20. This defense having a great day today. Their 3rd interception of the game. So it's a 1st down with great field position after the interception. Left switch. Gets set. Miller, the motion man. Pass play here on 1st down. Closing in. Gets rid of it. He catches another pass and now has 5 receptions in the game.
5-yard gain on the play.
They need 5. Ball on the 12-yard line.
They got nothing. Sideline, D.
Hawkins, the lone back.
Ball on the 12-yard line.
Sideline, sideline.
Gets the toss to the left. Picks up maybe 3 on that carry. So after that run, we can see how the 2 main threats on the ground have fared so far.
3rd and 2. Ball on the 8-yard line.
Bring the pain. Set. Cut up. Cut up. You down. Cut up. Cut up. You got it. Cut up. Cut up. Cut up. Cut. What's that right? Cut.
Hand it off. Gain of about 1.
1-yard gain on the play.
And we've reached the 2-minute mark. This will be a 25-yard field goal attempt. And it's on its way. The field goal attempt is good. A perfect hold, good kick, and that's 4 field goals in the game. Well, John, these teams are very evenly matched.
This makes for a better game, I think. The strategy of the game comes into play here more.
Hansen in to kick this one off.
Lined up for the kickoff. Number 84, back deep to return.
It's on its way. From the 7. Looking for leverage. Loose ball. The Texans scoop up the live ball. First and 10. Myers gets set. Pressure coming. Incomplete. The incomplete pass bringing up second down. The defense doing everything they can to keep this last drive out of the end zone.
Second and 10. Ball on the 20-yard line.
Get the ball. D up.
Moss, the man in motion. Drops back. Under pressure. Gets the pass off. So the pass is batted down at the line.
I'll tell you, that's exactly what you're supposed to do if you don't reach a quarterback. Get your hands up and cause an incomplete pass.
It's third down and 10 to go. Dropping back. Pressure. Flings it to the outside. Slips the tackle. Running with purpose. Diaz picked up good yardage after making the catch.
Picking up extra yardage after the catch is what separates the good ones from the great ones. The receiver wants to get as much as he can with each and every reception.
With the throw, they go for it and don't make it.
That was a conversion the offense needed. They have to be disappointed, and it's worse because now the other team has the ball.
This one is just about in the books. Hawkins. Houston will call a timeout here. They have 2 timeouts left. The Jaguars using motion. Stiff arms the defender to the ground. Gain of about 1. It's third down and 5 to go. Ball on the 21-yard line. He'll get it again. He shakes the defender. The defender goes down. A fresh set of downs after a nice pickup on the ground.
Hey, nice job up front, holding their block and allowing him to get a good run for a first down.
Only one man in the backfield.
Ball on the 11-yard line.
Stay after him. Got it.
Leftwich gets set. Breaking through. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Great rushing touchdown there.
Yeah, he knew where he wanted to go, and he got there.
And he takes it in for his second rushing touchdown today. Attempting to make it a 14-point spread, they'll take a shot at 2-point conversion. Closing in for the end zone. 8 points on that drive. Carey, he's back for the kickoff as we take a quick glance at his return numbers. Here's the kickoff team.
Jacksonville is lined up for the kickoff. Number 85, back to return.
Nice distance. From the 9-yard line. Houston needs 2 scores to get back into this one.
Any run plays in the playbook should be thrown out because they need points fast, and the only way they're going to get them is by throwing the ball.
So they have 1st and 10 here. Diaz, the lone back.
At the 25-yard line. 1st and 10.
Pressure coming with the pass. He catches a floater for the 1st down.
And it's a good thing he caught it. You don't want to drop those passes that are sure 1st down.
They're going to keep it moving here. They're heading straight to the line. He'll stop the clock with a spike.
Okay, they got to keep throwing downfield to move the chains while keeping the clock movement to a minimum.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. Ball on their own 40. Myers sets up. Under pressure with the throw. John, I don't know how they didn't pick that one off.
Yeah, he had an excellent opportunity to end the drive right there. He just couldn't bring it in.
4 down territory here. They'll go with the quarter defense.
Ball on the 40-yard line.
Rhodes, the motion man. Dropping back. Pressure. He's looking. Gets rid of it. Drops the interception. He couldn't come up with the interception.
Yeah, he started thinking about how he was going to take it back the other way and make a big play for the defense. He just forgot to bring the ball with him.
4th and long upcoming, and their hopes of pulling this one out might be coming to an end.
They'll need a great throw and catch here to get him to 1st. Once they do that, then they can worry about the score.
Closing in. Throws it. This one falls incomplete. They fail to get the 1st and turn it over on downs.
Yeah, but now you almost have to try for it. When you talk about 4th down situations, this is what you're talking about. Of course, now they give the ball back, and you talk about failed 4th down conversion. I think they'll probably just kneel down on this play.
Houston calls a timeout. That's their 3rd and final timeout. Only one more kneel down needed. 2nd and long. Ball on the 42-yard line.
And 12. Ball on the 42-yard line.
Tiger up. You'll see. Bring the pain. Set.
This game reaches its conclusion with the final score, Jacksonville 34, Houston 20. This concludes another EA Sports presentation. For John Madden and Melissa Stark, this is Al Michaels saying so long.